Welcome on back everyone to Total War Medieval 2 in part 10 of our Venice campaign. In today's episode, we're here a turn later, where a Queen Inquisitor actually just took out a Spanish princess. We've got Count Cristoforo, the Milanese faction heir over here. Impossible not to say that without a bad Italian accent. We've got a little bit of more troops recruiting on up. This French merchant took out one of ours, so we're going to try to get vengeance on him, of course. And actually, we have also had a rebellion in Alexandria where the Egyptians have risen up and taken back over their own city. So unlike Ercalion, which actually just became a straight-up rebel city, this one became just one of the Egyptian towns outright. So the troops that were deposed from there, we had them retreat to Cairo so they can hold the lines. While they do have some units, quite a few units actually in Alexandria, they don't stand a chance trying to take the town against our Italian spear militia. So we will hold the line there. Troops in Gaza are just a couple of religious fanatics that are costing about as much as peasants, but hit like trucks. We're going to have this army move to surround the Egyptian capital.
Yes, Lord. This is where we shall meet.
We get assault right away because of our ballistas.
My lord.
I'll think about it. I don't believe they do that much damage to... Here, let's go ahead and maintain the siege.
Time to take the walls, my lord.
Yeah, they don't do that much damage against buildings, only 10. They're more for spearing through, they're really more for taking down heavy cavalry, more than anything else.
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
And a rebel army, too. Hopefully they turn around and go after the Egyptians. So I'm having our diplomat just kind of be a scout, where this is the kind of the last remaining Egyptian army to the north. And they likely have one building up down here in the south, so we'll have to keep an eye. Don't really have the troops to do any more training. The majority of our cash is going to... not Venice, but I've put it all somewhere specific, if I could find. Oh yes, it is in this merchant wharf here. We're also being attacked by the Hungarians, who have decided that we are a threat and have moved on in. I'm not going to sally out and attack them, because they have, if you look at their units here... I look forward to fighting you! They have nothing but feudal knights, which are going to be nasty in the open battlefield. Especially the feudal knights and the Hungarian nobles. They are counting on me turning and trying to get them. If they have units that are kind of a field, we are going to be in a lot of trouble, but thankfully our watchtowers are showing that it doesn't look like they have anyone besides. So I've got a bunch of archers training up here in Ragusa Castle, and we could send them to help out too if things get too dicey. The plan, though, is to send
Orders.
2 of these archers down to Durazzo. And for now, I guess we leave these guys in Ragusa. We can't see who's coming over this bridge, so that might be something that's a good idea for us.
Your Majesty.
So well, I guess we'll just leave one archer in, and we'll send everyone else up to the north here. We've got more training. 2 more archer teams. I think, if anything else, we'll grab these Balkan archers here for Alessandro as he moves across. He's got himself a mercenary captain as well.
Your orders,
Excellent. So Alessandro will go ahead and deal with Captain Draganos here. Yeah, you just go ahead and step back there, sir.
A most honorable
Name the field of battle. We will meet.
Depending on what you have, they've got a ballista and more cavalry than we do. Prince Isaac.
Your orders, noble one.
Talk is cheap. Come face me.
Not just cavalry, they have the Varda Riotai, which look to be some pretty elite units. They're even wearing these golden crowns.
Your orders.
What if I wipe out this captain? Wait, 121 men and just spears.
To battle.
How many do we lose? None. Those guys, there's no way we lose soldiers here. They accept the ransom, so those guys head on back to town. Is there any kind of... There's no forests over here whatsoever for us to hide in. Alright, so we will just kind of stay on the outskirts. We stand in the mine and stop them from making income.
Of course, my lord.
We can try.
Men, we rest here.
Name the
Bunch of spear militia. Excellent. They are spending most of their gold on their navy, so that is something that we are at least forcing out of them. We do have these double up naval ships down here, and I went ahead and deployed the family member of Cristiano here at Rhodes, which we're gonna go ahead and try to capture Rhodes.
Your orders, noble one.
since we lost our
We will
Callian.
engage them honorably,
Set up a
my
ram.
lord.
It is
We
go
have
ram,
questions.
one
We shall
tower, and then
begin
some
the
ladders.
siege.
It's going to take quite a few turns.
Your orders?
Just trying to keep this naval unit alive.
Sadiq, I am not in your navy.
You certainly are not. You'd be at least a little bit useful. Here in Palermo, we are recruiting up 2 catapults and some feudal knights to join the fray, finally getting some elite units. And here in Milan, doing the same with the crossbow militia and some catapults. So, lastly for this turn, we're going to go ahead and grab,
Yes, Your Majesty.
I guess, everyone except for the most wounded, and move out to eliminate Count Cristoforo.
As my lord
We
wills,
should just be able to auto-resolve him.
march to battle. The
300
day is
men.
ours, Lord. The enemy
None
are
of them
beaten.
crossbows. So this should be an
Yes,
easy
Lord.
auto-resolve.
This is
2 to
where
1,
we
huh?
shall meet the enemy.
Not bad.
Prisoners? No. Yes. Take the noble path.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and release those guys.
Ours, Lord. The enemy are
And back to
beaten.
Genoa.
March.
You two, I'm going to send back to... Let's have these 2 go to Milan so that they can be retrained. And then these 2 can go back to...
Orders.
I guess Venice is the only real course of action.
Continue tomorrow, my lord.
Excellent. So we can at least... Oh, we can retrain those guys here too. Just not the full unit of 32. We just have that. We don't have the cash. Where no more units of that type are available. Intriguing. Well, as soon as we've got the catapults, we are sailing from Palermo to Rome. That way we can stop the excommunication nonsense and get all of our public order back in check. That was the main reason for both of these rebellions in Alexandria and Ercalion, which were really unfortunate. Let's go ahead and end the turn and see how things play on out.
Joining our fleets, my lord.
Did you expect us to be happy to see you?
Maybe. Join my faction.
We cannot quite accept this.
Why should I not be offended? Alright, so the Hungarians are moving in. They see that we do have troops moving in from the outskirts ourselves. So just with one ram and the ladder, they're willing to move in. Captain Zusto is joining. Alright, a 1-to-1 strength ratio. To the field. Captain, I guess not Jakub, but Jakab versus Barbuselvo and Captain Zusto.
God will help the faithful prevail. We attack!
My lord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
Okay, relax.
Units, await
We start deployment. So who do they have set up on the ram? All these guys in the wizard hats? Fair. So they got the wizard hat guys rolling with the ram, and then the feudal knights with the... That's perfect. So we'll have the Balkan archers then take on... Of these crossbowmen. Like so. And then we'll have the town spears here. And then ready to engage on this side. Heavy cavalry. Let's have our... Well, there's really no other gates, are there? Yeah, there are. We'll have you deploy over here next to these gates. You can sally out to go run them down if needed. And then the Salvo will hang back here. That way he's not getting just sniped by their archers there. Reinforcements of our own are coming in from where? I guess we'll find out very soon. Let the battle begin. These crossbows, that's your target, and you guys go after the other ram. Alright, boys, we need to hustle. There is no choice but to run as quickly as you can. Man, look how quick those knights are getting in here. Boys are rushing. Well, actually, they're Hungarian, but you know. Man, we got real unlucky. Our foes are able to outright obliterate our
enemy's
siege equipment.
Our walls. It is time for butcher's work.
Oh, that we did get it. Okay. I was just about to talk the smack. Quickly, lads, quickly. They're going for the shooting circle, which means they're going to lose a lot of accuracy. The knights have deployed on the walls, but that means we should be able to have no trouble kind of taking them down from two sides here. Flank them. These crossbows. Keep slaughtering those nobles. That's your main target. You guys too? Those Hungarian nobles need to go away.
I pray the course of this battle changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
Well, you're being a drama queen. I'm not sure why they're not going through. Guess we have to tell them to advance first? I'm not sure. Keep blasting away there, BB's crossbows. Got fire arrows blasting over the... Just an absolute mess. Alright, we'll have to just be smarter than the game there. Bring our calf round. Get it there, boys. Hold the walls. They're already in wedge form. Or a wedge formation. They just keep those volleys going. Slam into the backs of those Hungarian nobles. You keep blasting into these dismantled feudal knights. Alright, the boys are making it in from the other side of the settlement now. Balkan archers, let's go ahead and just get the guys that are spinning in circles. They're being clowns. Couch those lances. You can start seeing those Hungarian nobles drop in droves. Because the same thing's going for our knights. Defeat seems certain. Bet your buckets it does. Alright, you boys fall back. Gonna focus fire at the Hungarian nobles. I mean, if they're gonna stay in that shooting circle, that's real easy for us to keep coming back in and just wiping out. Go for those dismantled feudal knights. What on earth is going on? Our Italian spear militia are confused. And 86 of these lads. Alright, they stopped their missile circle nonsense. You guys actually form up into a proper unit. Crush them. Alright, let's go ahead and pull our knights out that we're not gonna just chase them around in the circle. Fire on these Hungarian nobles. You guys keep holding the line. They have to come up the ladder. It looks like they're kind of frozen because of the amount of dudes that are there. We're pouring in from behind now. keep dropping their missile cav. I mean, thankfully, it looks like the wonky siege pathing works just as well for us as it does for the enemy. Alright, boys, go ahead and fall back. Finish off these Hungarian nobles. My cav is losing quite a few in each charge. It's just because they have so many different kinds of units in here. Arrows rain down. They've taken out a few of our guys, but our shield's working out for us. Not sure why they're going for the arcing shot when they should just be able to blast right over the walls here. You guys step forward and... No, they're doing fine. Give them the business.
Only half the enemy force remain.
Ah, that's right. Where my knights, go ahead and charge them back in now that they don't really have... Their nobles are still in there, but there aren't very many of them
battle
left.
seems to be swinging in our favor. From
Seems
such
to be.
tidings, the battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Have the boys get down off the walls. Alright, knights, charge. They're all... Really? We're just gonna ignore orders. No thanks, boss. We prefer not to. Lots of weirdness where they're just not obeying orders. I don't know if it's because they're up on the walls or what, but let's go ahead and charge these nobles then.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true
That seemed to
and
activate most of them.
wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Pull back, Cav. Alright, those dismounted feudal knights broke. Broke and ran. Hold the walls, boys. Alright, we'll have our cav go hunt down these dismounted. Those guys are going to be so useful to catch. We could possibly come out of the wall and start chopping the end of these guys' flanks. Let's do it. Come on, crossbows. Listening to orders is not that difficult, I promise. Oh, did the feudal knights come back? Alright, go ahead and pull away so we can draw them away from one another. You go get that spear militia group then. Victory seems certain. Alright, those knights are broken. Turn back around and catch them. These guys are marching in one place. Balkan archers, come over here after the Hungarian nobles. Spears don't appear to know what to do. All Italian spearmen go after the dismounted feudal knights. Blast into them. Balkan archers, you do the same thing. They're busted. Hungarian nobles are just sitting there.
It is unwise.
Alright, that's the
raise
feudal
day
knights.
before sunset, but our
Man.
men are winning the
Thank
battle
goodness
and
for
forging
the
a
Italian
worthy
legions.
victory.
And as they run, we should be able to round up all of them for free. Tower's still blinking into the guys. I love that they get on the ladders
The
and
enemy
just
general
haul
has
Cheek
no
away.
honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Yeah, he does. Weakling. Alright, so we're gonna do what we can to round up the rest of these forces, and I will catch you in a moment. Alright, welcome back post-battle. As you can see here, man, that the lads did it fantastically. We pull off here. We only lost 184 in the fighting to Captain Jakob's 841. Only 58 slink home to Hungary. Alright, as for the captured units, we got a lot of Magyar cavalry, a heap of feudal knights, actually an absolute ton of disbanded feudal knights. Let's see about...
the ransom, Lord. Take it.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, apparently Hungary is quite poor.
Leave nothing. Raise the defenses and go.
Okay, we have a betrothed prince to Lucia Selvo. He is a social drinker, so he's got extra popularity. Marks of war, so he's a little bit more chunky, loyal, and pious. He actually seems not bad. He's quite old, though. No. Our princesses are only suitable for the best. Enemy army routes. Yeah, it's time to get rid of this excommunicado. It's not working out for us. Ready to hunt down the merchants of France. Oh, apparently he's a master merchant.
Give me a name,
32%.
and I'll give you his coin.
Well,
Ready to trade.
you'll try.
Lord, who is to have some business?
Nope, we lose. He's gonna be even better at it now.
New luxuries
Ouch.
to trade?
Oh, we might need an assassin then to get rid of some of these French traders. Are they our allies? Yes, but are they stealing our goodies? Also, yes.
We would see you dead, heathen.
Heathen. A bunch of peasant archers. They're right inside our territory, too. Cheeky rats.
Your orders, noble one.
There's no telling where the hug... Here, let's
Hello,
have
Your Highness.
Lady
Very
Selva. Here is Budapest. Oh. You all are doomed.
How am I to serve up?
We shall hear you out, but do
King
not
Laszlo.
expect much.
A cease... Man, everyone is not here for a ceasefire.
That is all. Farewell, then.
Happily,
Stay
my
away
lord.
from the
I shall
Inquisitors.
stop here for the night.
Orders.
We'll have you guys set up in
Move
Zagreb.
out. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Orders.
For now, we're just gonna have you guys post up on the bridge.
Talk is cheap. Come face me.
Let's have these Pavis crossbows and the Balkan archers go join them
Move out.
with
Bringing our
one
troops
of the
together.
units of spears.
Orders, my lord. Combining forces.
They should
my lord.
easily be able to hold the line there. We'll go ahead and retrain the very weakened Italian spear militia. Perfect. And start recruiting in a few more merchants. And I think we need more war galleys too, so we'll go one more war galley and then retrain. Definitely retrain the Cav militia. Where's the best place to spread our coin? We need to drop all of our tax rates back down to low, that way we can get things upgraded to the next tier. We also really need to start upgrading the churches we have to increase the abilities of the generals we have.
Yes.
Add you guys both back to
Move
Venice. We can't retrain them because we have no more Pavis crossbows. And we really need to get the... Is it the City Hall? No, that's public order. It's not the it's the militia drill square, but it's 4,800. having a hard time deciding. You're in Milan, we definitely need to retrain these guys. So we'll do some retraining, make sure our cities are defended. Because at this point, no one likes us. We have expanded far too much, and everyone despises us for it. I mean, getting some catapults to defend the city walls here wouldn't be bad, because we could use them for counter-artillery. Yes, we'll grab ourselves some catapults to defend Genoa. Oh, look, the Moors have arrived.
As much as you may wish it, I am not yours. I serve another master.
Ah, we are in trouble.
With him.
Your orders, number one.
Orders.
Do we make it back to Cagliari? No, because you guys are cheeky rats. Alright, well...
Confusing me with a
It's fun that they get to all just kind of sit around and go, oh no, we're not doing anything. And then
Your
declare
Majesty?
war.
Am I after a suitor or a simple agreement?
If she marries the general...
Is there something to discuss, mein guter Mann?
He doesn't like us very much, unfortunately. No one likes us very much. If I offer you map information as a gift...
I see no reason why not. We accept. Danke for your time.
We did not become good buddies, though. Thank you, Princess Selvo. I appreciate it. Do not like that we're going to lose Cagliari and two family members like this. We could go ahead and have Councilor Benasuto fall back to this Venetian fort.
Your orders, number one.
I know we can't. They're surrounding us completely.
Serve another man, confusing me.
My confused
Oh,
city?
unfortunate.
I am
Okay,
not
so
in your
Palermo.
Your orders, number one.
Your Majesty. Orders. Orders.
We can get a pretty decent force here and march over to Cagliari. But I think we're losing that regardless. We need to become excommunicado, so it's time to declare war on Rome and get rid of the Papal States, as weird as that is to say.
Noble lord,
Hello, England.
requesting an
Salutations,
Portugal.
honored lord. An honor.
The
But
fact
I
that
am not
no
here
one's
to
at war
fight.
is really strange. We are the only faction that seems to be fighting one another. Or fighting with any other of the main factions. Everyone else is just here to buddy up. Okay, so the siege of Jerusalem goes well. They do have...
Even if they do not deserve it, I will offer the infidels a fair fight.
Oh, I'm sure. Even if they don't deserve it.
Wheels. We march
Oh, I forgot to
front.
build... I forgot to build some siege stuff. Well, that's... a little bit awkward.
Maintaining the...
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
I would hope these guys can hold the line here against the
Even
Sultan.
if they do not
I'm not even sure where he
deserve
came from.
it, I will offer the infidels a fair fight.
Oh, sure. Oh, Gaza's gonna rebel now, too. Well, we've tried our best to keep Egypt under control, but it has proven a wily beast, truthfully. If we can offer to give Gaza over to someone else, I would happily do so.
Yes, my lord. Plotting course, yes.
Had this admiral go hunt down the Byzantines.
Full sail.
Hello there, you.
Closing to engage, my lord.
3 Dromons is always dangerous, but we have a heap of ships, so... They actually sank one of ours. We got obliterated.
Our fleet is victorious. We will not surrender these waters
I
easily.
mean, we're victorious, but barely.
Your orders?
Okay, can you get any extra...
Let me strike, my lord.
No. So you're gonna be in charge of guarding Palermo,
Continuing to
and we'll
your
have
orders,
Doge
number one.
Bartolomeo come on out and assault somewhere else.
Your orders, number one.
Yes. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
You guys all head to the ships, and then we'll sail for Rome. We'll have to hold Cagliari as best as possible, but I'm thinking those guys aren't gonna make it.
Plotting course now, my lord.
We've
shall
got to keep
continue
the
tomorrow, my
Papal States from assassinating more of our men.
Yes. Your Majesty.
Let's send you all down to
My lord.
Down to Florence, slowly. So we have a little bit of gold here left. I prefer for it to stay up here in Venice. We can retrain these guys. Let's do that. We've already got the catapults defending most of the towns. Let's go ahead and do an additional unit of cavalry militia.
Your Majesty.
Ragusa, we could retrain those guys to have... So what's their armor look like now? They've got 2 armor. So very elite. Here, let's do the construction over in either Durazzo or Venice. Train these guys. Grain exchange, leather tanner. We can start bumping up the trade really quickly here with the grain exchange. For 600 is not a bad idea, actually. We can start really bumping up how much Durazzo is making.
Orders.
God's servant.
Unto the heretic. Well done, sir.
My lord?
He's gonna be the new pope soon, so...
Yes, lord.
Actually, let's get you out of this army.
The troops, my lord.
Slowing us down a little bit.
God's servant.
Your orders.
Although maybe with this super elite pope-esque character, our lads will fight even harder. We've got 2 catapults.
We'll meet you there.
I seek an honorable engagement.
Down militia.
Foe.
Issue there being we've got
Ship. Come face me.
2 family members to deal with.
God will see justice served in our battles.
Oh, we can't get those mercenary Frankensteins. That evens things out. Alright. Let's crush them.
God will be with us, men. To battle.
Oh, it's not even all of them. Captain Fultinos. His catapults and archer militia. And Prince Isaac, his ballista, and Vardariotai. 9 missile attack. That's pretty nice. Shooting circle, good morale, good stamina, fast moving. I like it. I wish it would show you how far enemies could fire, or just missile troops in general, like the range they had. All right. If we were to auto-resolve, it'd be 4-3. Yeah, I mean these guys are elite, but we've got arrows for days. Let's make a checkerboard and go to town.
Be ready to give all for God and kingdom, men. To
What glorious twilight for victory.
units, await my orders.
The only issue is here that they do have those catapults, so we do need to close the gap. Thankfully, they really don't have the units to oppose us, so if we just kind of move in, real aggressive like, we should be fine. Well, the spears very bulked up, or bunched up, because they really aren't very good against cavalry. I'm gonna have these archers actually advance, but we'll have them in skirmish mode so that they fall back. And then we build up the rest of our checkerboard. Archers. Glorious. Frankish Knights. We'll keep him behind the group. Alright, so we'll have you two. Well, we'll have all of the infantry be in a group. All of the missiles get you out of skirmish and into guard mode. We'll have you guys enter skirmish and be a little further forward. And spread out. That way we can have the first shots on the enemy skirmish archers, or skirmish cav. Let it begin.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
We need to get into position fast. Yeah, let's give it moving up on the flanks. Charge the spear militia from either side. You guys start firing here. You two. Knights, get in there. Take out those catapults quickly now. Keep moving. Boys better keep moving. And drag down those catapults. Easy. Alright, Spears, you move in to do the same. Let's have only our archers remain in formation, and we'll just bring them over here.
It is unwise to
Because
praise
their
the
formation is
days for
janky now,
sunset,
isn't it?
But our men are
You're having
winning
these
the
guys.
battle and forging a worthy victory. The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Alright, see the...
The Lord above his kind.
There he goes. We see the enemy missile cavalry starting to move in.
General. That will teach the cowardly
So you
dog to
two
run. Now he can
handle
rest
them. You guys kind of fall
at
back.
our leisure.
Hit the spear militia. You guys kind of come through. Balkan archers, you get to work on... Really, they charge.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless
I mean, not all of them.
peasants.
Where am I, their spear boys? Turn back around and hit them. Everyone against the general's bodyguard. You go get the catapults in the back. Let's rally the men who might need it. Drag down those missile cav. The amount of arrows coming in here is insane. Well, they still have town militia, and you didn't even realize. You go take down those.
The enemy are badly blooded.
You're
They
just
have
going
lost
straight down the
half
middle.
their men.
Interesting. Old strategy, Cotton.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and
Alright, they're
abandons
gone.
his men.
Let the archers deal with him. Cavalry.
Praise to our Lord. Our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
Weak fool. No one's in fire at will. We'll have... Just deal with the rest of this bodyguard. Everyone here. Excellent.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Another glorious win for Venice. Got the one bodyguard. Look at him go. Oh, Guardian down. Just gotta make sure our lads don't take down our own men here. General's bodyguard will hunt down the ballista and whoever else they can. I will catch you all in a moment. Alright, and with a 5-4 power ranking there for Alessandro and his peasant archers. We only lost 105. Golden Sword is going to be going to the mercenary Frankish knights. Well done, lads. Extra cookies after the battle for you. They all just... Yeah! Alright, so we have 800 value in ransom. We'll go ahead and send those over. Sure. Ooh, but you can't pay. See, that is so unfortunate. Now Thessalonica has no one defending it.
A most honorable victory, my noble lord.
See, that's gonna belong to me, but after I deal with Kyrakios.
Your orders, noble one.
Alright, now I have to go ahead and have the Oh, did you ruin everything? Brother.
Orders, noble one.
Yes.
Brother.
Your orders, noble.
God's servant.
Oliviero,
No fat,
you unfortunately have ruined everything. 3 additional command.
Your orders, noble one.
Oh, well, 3 additional command from 1. He was garbage previously, so I'm glad he's actually starting to put in some work. Rhodes has 4 turns before they just go ahead and fall. If we assault him, can we auto-resolve?
We march to battle.
Please? 5 to 3? We have no archers. 5 to 3, come on, surely. Man, I got sketchy, but we'll take it. Convert Rhodes immediately into a town.
God be praised for blessing us with victory.
Mine, and we will, like I said, immediately turn this over into a 1200. We may leave it as a castle. Rhodes isn't super amazing here, is it? Versus, we got played. We will go ahead and turn it over into a town.
Yes. Your orders?
Our militia are just too powerful to not. We are 100% losing Gaza, so it's time to go ahead and just
Yes.
abandon.
March.
Or abandoning ship.
Virgin armies.
An honor. Naturally, my lord.
Orders.
It's likely going to
Yes,
fall to
Closing for battle.
the Egyptians immediately. That's no big deal.
Is it
Who
time
all is
to take
here?
the walls, my lord?
There's no one here. We don't have any siege equipment. Let's go ahead and assault.
Yes, lord. This is where we shall
This is
meet
another one I
the
don't
enemy.
mind handing over to the auto-resolve. It's 2 to 1. We have been burned before. That's why I'm a little bit tentative. We've got so many crossbows. Come on. Clear victory.
The day is ours, lord. The enemy are beaten.
And now we'll just hold up here.
Noble lord, we have conquered.
Yeah, we have, and we need that cash. We'll go ahead and repair the stone wall and the town guard to try to fix up any broken relations, and 800 for a small church. Town guard, land clearance, dirt roads, and a market. Nothing too exciting. Drop the tax rate here. Gaza's a castle, so we have no ability. Ooh, what if we ruin Gaza and turn it into a city? That's a little bit too petty even for me. Let's come on in and grab a ballista here and try to do some anti-artillery sniping. We really need the higher tier these crossbows. But I also don't want to recruit them down here.
Your orders, noble one.
Knight stables in Ragusa. We've been doing fine with our mercenary knights and our militia cavalry. You know what? Milan both have pretty decent roads. Can we retrain anyone? No, we don't have any recruitment slots. There's a mining network available in Genoa, and we can upgrade Milan up to the next tier of city. How much gold are we going to have next turn? 11,000? That is incredible. I wish we could come on out and do some more mercenary recruiting, but that's not going to be a thing.
Your orders, noble one.
Here, just sneak out the back of the fort real quick and grab some more mercenary crossbows. Yeah, absolutely. Now, back in the fort. I'm thinking with crossbows we can hold the line for quite some time. Real Square gives us armored sergeants. We'll have 11,000 next turn. Let's go ahead and save for one turn.
This is as far
Oh, there's
as
Milanese soldiers all over the place over here.
It is said you do not attack me.
Name the field of battle.
Said you do not attack me because you are scared. Definitely not.
Someone to see.
I will show you something in but a moment. So let's get one more merchant in Bologna. This one also has the Merchants Guild. Yeah, so it's not a bad use of our resources.
Your orders, noble one.
Alright, excellent. Yeah, we'll come on into Alessandro, and we will pass the turn.
The enemy lays siege, my lord, but God is with us.
Alright, we get the Explorers Guild available in Jerusalem. As time goes on, lords and sultans have realized that finding new lands is generally easier than conquering known ones, as Explorers Guilds and Explorers Guild's house is essentially a gathering point for pioneering types to further the pursuits of traversing the earth and proper cartography. The guild tends to offer its findings to local military, making the troops more graceful travelers. Sounds perfect. We're hiding in Gaza. Yeah, that just tends to be the way. Moors in Venice. Oh, it's Scotland and England have finally declared war. Another war has finally broken out. Excellent. Barbus is more chivalrous now. And Cagliari has been besieged by the Moors. The barbarians. Brother, you need to leave. Listen up, you.
Royalty escape, Your Majesty.
Not even royalty escapes. That's excellent to know.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no way we're at war with...
I will enjoy your lands and women soon enough.
Is that right? Well,
Your orders?
we'll show you what you're going to be enjoying soon enough.
It is said you do not attack me out of...
Yes, my lord.
So you're just hiding over here, are you? I'm tired of being excommunicated, though, so I think I'm gonna...
I will enjoy your lands and women soon enough.
Alright, now that's the last time I'm gonna allow that.
Bless you.
Come here, buddy.
Back on dry land. Your orders, noble one.
Bartolomeo, time to go
Will be
teach this
with
man
us,
some
men.
manners.
To battle!
Yes, my lord.
Well, the Moors are brave.
Prepare to board and engage.
Sorry, Admiral Tashman. He managed to escape with his life.
Victory! Your orders?
Our relations worsened. They're the ones that set up the... whatever.
You want us gone? Then
Do something about it.
Infidel. Yallah, my sultan wishes you dead.
Your orders, noble one.
Your Majesty.
Alright, brother. One more attempt at recruiting. There are no more in this region. Okay, so back in.
Your orders, noble one.
And then we will be moving on the Moors quite soon. And then we've got this Milanese faction here back. So they must have an army.
Salutations, honored lord.
They must have an army, or another... They've got to have another city up here somewhere. They could all be coming from Ajaccio, but it just doesn't... It doesn't seem right.
Your Majesty.
We'll send the archers up to this city.
Out. Your Majesty. Orders.
These newly recruited Pavese crossbows.
Yes. Orders.
Wanted them to meet up with our boys in Rome. But with the Pope being so close, we might have to move them. We'll see.
Yes. Orders. Move out.
Go defend Florence. We'll retrain one Pavese crossbow because I guess they're so weakened. It's basically the same as just recruiting another one. Get that militia drill square. Actually, I'm realizing. Let's look at the building browser. Because we will get up to pike militia. The Pavese crossbow militia are the best for now. So what if we grab an armorer instead? Make everyone we're training here extra elite? I'm thinking that's the call. We'll drop the tax rate once more. Retrain the fallen in Zagreb. Use, sure, retrain those guys with better armor. Let's go garrison quarters. Or actually, hang on. Ragusa is not as good as Palermo, so let's keep our upgrades in Palermo. Which already has the higher tier stables. Grab the mining network here. It's only going to increase things by 175. It's going to take a long time to actually pay for itself. So I'm going to grab the drill square instead. You know what, Milan can get some upgrades. Florence, we can go for the market. Now I like what we got here. Perfect. What about roads? Drop tax rate. Give us some roads and roads. And a small church, too.
Yes, my lord. We will not surrender these waters
3 ships.
easily. Yes. Yes, my lord.
That can be quite dangerous. The Egyptian army just kind of hanging out outside of Jerusalem now.
Despite being an infidel, I respect you in battle.
I respect you in battle. Excellent. Well, things are looking quite nice. We do have some crises over there in the Middle East, but that just seems to be the way. We have a few... This guy keeps moving on over to get smacked, so they keep just sacrificing family members. And as soon as we make it over here to Ajaccio, that's going to be the end for Milan. And then we'll be getting to a siege here, trying to break the siege of Cagliari. Rome will be falling soon as we deal with this spaghetti monster here. Thank you all for stopping on by today's Venice campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for Light God and a sub for the sub-thon, and I'll see you all in the next one.